Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Raish and I'll be your host. So today we're gonna be playing the Tiger 2 10.5 centimeter or the 105 Tiger, which pretty much is a Tiger 2, like no improved armor or anything. I believe the engine is the same. Let me double check that, but I believe everything is the same. No, actually, the engine is also upgraded. So the engine is a 900 horsepower upgrade over the, let's call it the stock 600. Obviously, this tank didn't exist, but we have an upgraded engine. As far as I know, the armor is exactly the same. But instead of having the Long 88, which is an amazing gun, we have the Long 105. Now, the Long 105 is fairly substantial upgrade over the Long 88 in some ways. Like, obviously you can see the pen is really great. We also have a rangefinder, so the upgraded rangefinder. So this tank actually works pretty well at long ranges. There's only one issue with this tank, and that I believe is worth mentioning. Obviously we go from 6.7 to 7.0. This tank was pretty much removed from the German line because it never existed. Obviously, the Hori from the Japanese line obviously existed, and that's why it's in the Japanese line. I believe these tanks, like the Tiger with the 105, the Coelian, or the Flak Panzer, I forgot the number, but you know, the Panther with the anti-air, and the Panther 2 on 7.0 should be brought back into the game, into the German line, because right now the German tech tree doesn't have anything at these BRs. So it would be a good addition, in my opinion, but they removed them because they were never created. They were just concepts. And obviously we have those in the game anyway, so yeah. The main issue with the German, with the Tiger 105 is that you don't really have good reload. Like, don't get me wrong, this tank has a reload, like a fairly decent reload. It can get to 12.5 seconds reload, but with the Long 88 you can get to like 7. So it's a substantial increase in the reload. Obviously, you pack a punch. That's a Coelian, the 341. That's a Flak Panzer 341. I'm just used to call it the Coelian, so I forgot the numbers. So yeah, the Tiger 2 with the 10.5, or the 105, however you want to call it. It's a great tank, because the Tiger 2 is a great tank. Obviously, having the increased horsepower is actually fairly decent, especially after the... It was a nerf, like, to the mobility of the Tiger 2, but it was also a historic accurate nerf. So yeah, we had the nerf for the Tiger 2, and this one has an upgraded engine, and you can feel it. It goes fairly fast. The gun is great. The 10.5 is great. It's a really accurate gun, like the 88, but it has way more pen and way more damage. However, it also has way longer reload. Why is that bad? Well, I believe this is the sniping Tiger instead of the brawling Tiger, because since you don't have that amazing reload on the Long 88, that seems like something. Yep, that was something. Let's just fall back here. And I just have to say that I love the German suspensions on the Tigers and the Panther. They just have really good suspension, so you don't have to, you know, wobble too much. It doesn't feel like too bad over not, like, the difference. God damn it, German teammates. Why are they blinding us? Because they are German, of course. Yeah. I don't know why German mains do that. Like, with the freaking smoke, it's like they cannot help it. I'm pretty sure they cannot help it. So yeah, what like I was saying before, it's a really great gun. The Long 88 is great anyway, and I want to shoot there, but I don't want to shoot there, you know? Yeah, I managed to miss. I think the reverse on this tank is also slightly better than the stock one. God damn it. I'm gonna block your reverse, I'm gonna smoke your front, I'm gonna... I hate German teammates. It's like a meme. Uh-oh. Let's try to angle. Move around. Now, this guy doesn't know it, but I have a long how did I bounce that? Why is this guy behind me? Why is he covering my reverse? How did I bounce that? Anyway, this is not gonna bounce. But how did I'm surprised. I was overconfident because he wasn't angled at all. And I didn't even aim for the machine port because I was like, yeah, it's the machine gun port. Because I was like, yeah, this is not gonna bounce. And it bounced! So yeah, that was an example of maybe the issue I have with the 10.5 is that the reload is quite high. And it can be a little bit annoying to reload. And it also can be really annoying to have German teammates. Like, they covered your reverse, they smoke your face. It's just... Like, I wish I was memeing about this. But if you saw the it wasn't the mouse, the God Mode video, where I got pushed by a Panther, just like, with my 15cm gun, I just got pushed in front of the enemy just for the sake of it. And now this, it's like constant, you know, with the German teammates. They are like, it would be better to have bots on your side sometimes. Let's see what we can do. We got like, what, 2 kills? Okay, 2 kills. We can do way better. So yeah, this tank, you sacrifice, obviously, the battle rating. You're slightly higher. To have an upgraded gun, so to speak. And bonk. You have an upgraded gun. Oh, that's really, really bad. I'm gonna reload before him. Okay, good. So this is better for sniping. The gun obviously has better, well, penetration. It has a lot of damage. Oh, that's painful. I don't know if that was Bulldog or something else. We're still on the fight. You also have more crew on this tank. You have 6 crew, so that's really good. Okay, our gun is still operational, so that's good. There's something shooting. Oh, okay, I saw it. Well, that was a... Look at my sight. Okay, that guy is gone. I just have to reload. So yeah. This Tiger is really good. But obviously it has some drawbacks. And I personally like the 88 better. Because the 88 gun, for me, it's already really great. Okay, I wasn't sure what that was. Yeah, it's... Of course I get bombed on my second. Let me guess, eye for an eye? No, it wasn't eye for an eye. Okay, then respect, I guess. Okay, let's go to the next game. That was a really good, like, for example, if I had the 88 there, would that, like, engagement be easier for me if I have the 88 instead of this one? Obviously, I would have been slower. And, well, I would have been slower on the move, but I would have a way better reload. So you have to really come to terms with that. I believe obviously this is way better at long range because you have the better pen and you have the rangefinder. The rangefinder is a really nice upgrade for this tank, and obviously the better horsepower is a really nice addition. You really feel the difference, like in speed. But that reload, I like it. I like the tank. I don't think it's a bad tank whatsoever. I just feel like it's weird to have such a long reload. Obviously, when you see how much damage you do with the 105, it's like, okay, that's not bad. That's really great. It's really great. Like, you have 143 grams of TNT. So the explosive mass is really good. Obviously, it feels like, look at that Tiger 2, for example. I'm going way faster than he is. I think it's a good thing. Like, I believe it's a good tank. Obviously, it's not as good as the Tiger 2 for brawling. But I think it's a good tank. Once you get like used to the reload, I think it's a matter of getting used to it. And then it's only like 0.3 BRs higher, so you get a lot for 0.3 if you think about it. Like just the improved engine and the rangefinder, it's already really good for only 0.3. But then you have to also consider the gun. Is the gun an upgrade or a side grade? It really does feel like a side grade sometimes. If you use it like in the right situation, it works great. But in the wrong situations, is like in a really high intensity brawl, it really feels weird, you know. It's a matter of getting used to it. I guess it's more of a get used to the tank. I was going to go to a position there that works really nicely. But it really feels like I should be perhaps pushing a little bit there. I wanna watch that corner for now. It's a good thing I'm watching that corner for now. That was a little bit low. That was a really bad. I don't think I can pen the fog frontally. Even with the improved gun, I actually have issues penning a fog with the. I think it was with my M60 Rise, and that already has a, you know, AP FSDS. It has. The fog has really good frontal armor. That's why I was aiming like at the rangefinder. If you shoot there, it goes boom boom. So yeah, you can see that the 105 is really great. But so far, what we've done, would I have had? I don't know what that came from. I'm gonna be honest. From the front. Oh! I didn't realize they were able to see me from there. So I got shot from this street. I didn't realize I was visible. That's a lack of awareness on my side. So yeah, these are the first games of the day, I guess, for me. So I'm warming up, and I'm trying to also like really bring up you know, food for thought. Food for thought. That was a really weird pronunciation of thought. But alright. I'm trying to kind of analyze the 105 versus the 88. Obviously, the 105 has increased and quite substantial increase in firepower. Well, I wouldn't say firepower because obviously rate of fire is also part of firepower. But I would say it has the better ammo. Like in the end, you have a bigger shell with better pen, and obviously it has way more destructive force. Now, do you need more destructive force? The 88, the long 88, is already pretty lethal when it pens. Obviously, this one is better at penning. Okay, so the T-34 was there. Okay. Oh, let's just do that. Like, for example, doing that with the Long 88 would have been like a way easier choice, so to speak. Like, it wouldn't matter too much, because you have a lot of shells, you know. Your rate of fire is way better. So yeah, it's a matter of would you rather have rate of fire, or would you rather have we also destroyed the gun on that one. I hear something on my right. Like right now the reload is hurting me. Okay. Lower the gun. For example, there I was really confident that the shell was going to go through. With the 88, I don't know. It should go through, because that's an M46. Okay, that thing just destroyed my... Obviously with the MGs, with the German MGs, it's not good. Let's just pretty much try to do this. Obviously I'm smoking because I'm German and I have to smoke. It is what I do. Okay, I need to move. Kind of repair here. Repair here. I need to move a little bit. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. I got really unlucky there. I got really unlucky. Okay, let's move to the next game. So yeah, the Tiger. Like I said, I don't know, the rate of fire really hinders this tank. I think, like, for example, it would be better to have the Long 88. Let's just compare, okay? The Long 88 can get to 7.5. This one gets to 12.5. So it's an extra 5-second reload, which is a lot. It's like a 60% increase from this. So it's hard to say. The gun is really great. It just the reload, it's not amazing. Obviously, having 6 crew instead of 5, it's a really good thing, because you can lose 2 crew members and still have a really good reload. Even 3 crew members and still have a good reload. That also increases the tank survivability. And it's just I want to hear you guys. I'm undecided about this tank. I'm not sure I love it. I'm not sure I even like it over the 88. And that's because I'm really used to the 88. Like, I believe the Long 88, like the Long 88 on Germany, it's like the perfect mix of penetration, damage, and rate of fire. It has like enough penetration to, you know, make it work. Also, in its VR, it's really good. It also has really good rate of fire. Like, it's better rate, like the rate of fire, it's better than the Soviet 100, for example, with the similar penetration and damage numbers. It just feels better in those aspects, and I find it hard to. I managed to cannon barrel a Hellcat, and I killed the commander. It's just hard to, how to say it. It's hard to replace the Long 88 and get something that's as good, you know. And this doesn't feel as good. Like, obviously the shell is great. The shell does a lot of damage, and you're gonna be struggling less to pen, like, you know, the American heavies and whatnot. But the Long 88 was already doing great on those aspects. There's a guy there. And there, that's like a BTR, I guess. There's another guy. We managed to not do anything to him. So yeah, like for example, there, I was really worried about shooting because if I shoot, I have to reload for 13 seconds. With a Long 88, you can just go crazy. So I started blasting. And that's, where did that guy go exactly? There he is. And most of the time, like, when you shoot with this gun, it feels like you're... It's like overkill, you know? You could have done the same with the 88. It's really in small, like, situations when you say, like, oh, okay, this is better. We needed this, you know? Bonk. I don't know what that guy was doing there. It's just like real situational to perhaps use this gun and be like, yeah, this is what I needed in this situation. Like for example, this could, yeah, that okay. Like I believe the Long 88 can do that anyway, because that was a Sherman Pershing. So the Sherman Pershing doesn't have the best. Well, the Pershing turret, maybe I should have aimed better. Oh god, there's someone behind us. Yeah, that's a Ratel. Just shoot a little bit and maybe smoke a little bit more. Let's repair here. Let's smoke there a little bit more. Okay, so, as I was saying, it feels like the Long 88 would be better in most situations. It's a matter of it's enough, you know? We're gonna smoke again because this is gonna run out. The Type 55 is already getting shot and I'm ready good to go. But like, for example, look at this reload. Like with the Long 88 I would be ready. See what I mean? That was really close. Like that was really, really close. And that's an issue in my book. Why is that? Why is that Sherman in this BR? We are on 7.3, so 6.3. Okay, so he's in a full up tier, I guess. Okay, there's a lot of attention there. Let's switch quickly. I think the biggest like upgrades on this tank, it's obviously the rangefinder, that it's useful obviously in longer maps. And also the improved mobility is really nice. Bonk. But I wouldn't say the gun is an upgrade. I'm gonna just be straightforward with that. I don't think that felt like a bomb. Big bomb. Real big bomb. There's a guy down there. Oof, that's not good. And that's not good. Yeah, I'm actually surprised we're still functional. That's a charity here, so that's gonna be painful. Yeah, that's safe, so not a lot to do there. We were just getting constantly like pushed here. What happened to my team? They are all over here, I guess. But they're still here, alright? Yeah, we only are missing... we have more team. It's funny. In theory, we have more teammates active than they do. It doesn't feel like we have more people playing the game. You know, it just doesn't feel that way right now. I got flanked like 3 times in that position. 1 time, I understand. 2, alright. 3, it's getting a little bit okay. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't think the gun... Like, obviously it's on the name, right? It's on the tin. So, you get the 105, like Tiger 2, 105. That's the big selling point for this tank. So, for me, it doesn't feel like an upgrade. It just doesn't feel like an upgrade. Don't get me wrong, it's not the... I pressed G1. Excellent. The German inside is clawing its way out. Poor little guy. Huh. Yeah, brother. Like, this is... With the 88, he would be dead already. I have to aim? Okay. For a second there, I thought that, like, oh my god, a Tiger 2 enemy. But yeah, no. With the Long 88, most of these shells would be, you know, enough. It would be only against, like, things, maybe, like, M60s, which is a full up tier, that the Long 88 would be... it would still be enough. Because let's just remember something. The Long 88 has really similar values to the Soviet 100, okay? Okay. So it's really similar in penetration and whatnot to the Soviet 100. You use the Soviet 100 up to 8.0 with APC-BC. So, if you follow that rule, you can still use, and I have used it, you can still use the Long 88 in 8.0. So a full up tier from this, not even from the, like, the small Tiger 2. Because the gun is way longer. What? There you go. I think I can pen that the same way with the Long 88 without a lot of issues. Obviously, the Super Pershing is a tough tank, unless you get a clean shot. The Super Pershing has to, you know, keep moving, be really effective. Well, that was a really good game. That's 9 kills. Yeah, I think the best things about this tank, it's not the gun. It's the engine upgrades. Those are really great. I really like the engine upgrade. And obviously having the rangefinder. In this map it's not really relevant. But if you get like a long range map, which you already get in 7.7, so even a Tiger 2, like the normal Tiger 2 can get it. If you get a long range map with this rangefinder, it's really good. It actually brings you... gives you a huge advantage, because not a lot of tanks have the upgraded rangefinder in this VR. And obviously having the gun, like the bigger gun with I don't know if it's faster, this shell, than the 88. It feels pretty similar. But having the bigger gun with more pen, obviously it's really good for sniping. So my way of calling this tank, this is probably gonna be the end of the video. I think this is a good video already. Well, this is a good game. But yeah, that's a fairly decent game. I think what I would say about this gun, about this tank, is that it feels like the sniping Tiger, you know? Like, this is the tank, this is the Tiger that snipes. This is really good at sniping, unlike, you know, maybe the Tiger 2 with the 88. Like, the 88 is great for long range, but this is really great for long range. Like, it's really good for long range, and having the rangefinder, it's really nice. It just obviously for brawling and for being aggressive, it's not as good because of, you know, the reload. But otherwise, it's a really great gun. I like it way better than the Jagdtiger gun, for example. The Jagdtiger has a really good gun, but it also can be really annoying to use. Obviously, the Jagdtiger has, in like best case scenario, 18 seconds reload. It has a slightly less penetration than the 105, and it has a lot of explosive filler. Like you can see there, that's almost 800 grams of TNT. But I think that's like way overkill. Like, I don't think we penned anything and it didn't just go boom boom with this one. So this one has like enough explosive filler. I think this is way better than the Jagdtiger gun, like by far. But yeah, guys, that's the Tiger 2, 10.5 centimeter, or the 105 Tiger. It's a fairly good tank. I think it's a really good tank. Just the gun feels weird. It's just like a side grade, in my opinion. It's more of a long range gun instead of a brawling close combat gun like the 88. And the 88 can also be used as a long range-ish gun. So it just feels like, yeah, the rangefinder would be like if you got on a regular Tiger with the 88, if you got a rangefinder and the improved mobility of this tank, it would be 7.0 the same way. Like the guns, it would be just like choose whatever you need for the task. If it's a, you know, like a short range city map, okay, let's use the 88. But if it's a long range map, use the 105. It just feels like that. It feels like a different tool for the job. And on the next video, we are actually gonna be pretty much using the equivalent to what would be a Tiger 2 with the long 88 on 7.0 with the Panther 2. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was really fun to watch. And without anything else to say, I wish you great luck, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.